What's going on, guys? It's Rage, and once again, welcome back to some more Modern Warfare 3. So here for this week's update in Modern Warfare 3, we have a new aftermarket kit in the game for the KV inhibitor. The new JAK Volkh conversion kit takes the KV inhibitor and turns it into a 2-round burst. A meticulously crafted stock and receiver modification that updates the weapon to fire a 2-round burst at minimal MOA dispersion.
Go on, Rage. Oh my God, you are a god animal.
Dude, they just kept funneling over that wall right there. Oh my god. This is the current experimental build that I have with it. It's not typically how I build the KV inhibitor. The way that I typically build this thing is probably a lot different than most people because I don't always go for like all speed across the board. On the main build that I use, I don't even use the ADS barrel. I use the one that gives more range and sway control. I do have more ADS attachments on it, but this is typically the way that I build it. Now again, with the conversion kit on, you cannot change out the stock or the rear grip, so this is all going to be very experimental just to see how it goes. Now, the thing is, I was having a look at this a little bit ago in the firing range, and the thing is, the KV inhibitor will still one-shot to the chest pretty much consistently enough, so I'm not exactly quite sure if it's going to be the most beneficial thing in the world to use this on the KV inhibitor, just because, again, it's already a solid one-shot. Could turn on the dummy settings to have 3 plates like it's Warzone, and this, however, I'm not really a huge Warzone guy, but I would assume that if you're able to hit both bursts on a fully plated enemy, that it should knock them. I mean, I guess so. I mean, at distance, it seems to work pretty well. Again, that's on fully plated enemies. Actually, this might make a lot more sense on the KVD Enforcer here. Yeah. Now, this week as well, they also did add Get Higher back to the game, which I'm really excited to check out. As of right now, though, I still haven't checked it out just because I heard that the camos that you're supposed to get for completing challenges, beating the level, and everything like that aren't unlocking. And at least still, as of right now, at 11:50 in the morning on July 4th, there still hasn't been any update to it. I was just looking at the Trello board, and it says there's a fix scheduled, so I don't know if that's going to drop at some point today. I mean, I really hope so. If it does end up dropping today, then what I'll more than likely end up doing is probably putting out the Get Higher video before this one. If the camos do get fixed today on Thursday, then yeah, I'll probably go ahead and have the Get Higher video go up on Friday, and then I'll have this video go up on Saturday, or maybe vice versa. I don't know, we'll see. I really am super excited to check that out because I love Get High the first go around. It was actually so much fun. Truly one of the best and most unique things that COD had done in a long while. I would have never expected them to make some sort of like free running course like that again, because the last time they did it was all the way back in Black Ops 3 in 2015, which I don't know, I still think to this day it would have been really cool to have had something like a free run DLC, a couple more maps added into that mode as well. The whole synthwave aesthetic of it is so cool. Bro, oh my god. So far, every single time this match, the moment I've ran up these stairs, there's always just someone watching it. Again, considering that this thing pretty much almost always gets one-shots, I don't really know if it's worth it to use the Volkh kit on this. I'm still gonna try this out on the Enforcer here in a little bit, but why are you watching that? I was still gonna try this out on the Enforcer, but I've been actually talking about this for quite a while, like really ever since they announced that they were bringing aftermarket kits to the MW2 weapons. Been talking about this for so long that yes, I'd actually be so down for a 2-round burst sniper, but specifically on the intervention, to once again turn it into the Widowmaker from Infinite Warfare. If you don't know what the Widowmaker was in Infinite Warfare, it was this intervention-based looking weapon. It was weaker, it was a 2-round burst, so it made sense that it was a 2-round burst. And that's the thing with the KV inhibitor here, is that it's already a pretty solid one-shot a lot of the time, so you don't really need the 2-round burst on it. I feel like it would have made a little bit more sense if the sniper was already pretty weak. You know, funnily enough, I feel like this would have been a really cool thing to have on something like the WA 2000. But that's the thing though, is that the hyperburst, the 2-round burst on something like the Widowmaker made sense because it was weaker. Now also at the same time though, I was working on this a lot last night, getting the KV experience up on it, because I'm actually pretty close to getting this thing Obsidian. I honestly meant to check the XP rates, but I know I'm well within like 10,000 XP of getting this thing Obsidian, so nice. Actually here, as a matter of fact, I'm about to have a vast majority of all the snipers in this game all done with Obsidian. That's gonna be one of my next videos. I've got all these snipers right here, the Moors, the SPX, the XRK, and the CAD that are pretty much all ready to go in getting Obsidian unlocked. And then after that point in time, I think the only things I have left are the MCPR and the LAB. Once again, I'm not really bothering with the longbow. I'm not really gonna sit there and bother with a longbow just because I really don't like using it, but also that's actually another thing. Now that I think about it, the longbow, well, I mean, I guess like the longbow already does get like pretty decent one-shots. That is if you're good with it. Me, on the other hand, no, I'm not good with a longbow. I don't like using it. I feel like it really would make a little bit more sense on the longbow just because, again, it is weaker without that conversion kit on it. I was still really hoping, like, in the back of my mind, like, you know, maybe they would do that. Maybe they would add the Widowmaker to this game. Like, you know, why not? I mean, I guess sometimes it does work out pretty well. I mean, if you hit them low, then yeah. Oh no! These guys have literally just been sitting in here all game long. Actually would have been so sick, that little quad feed in that spot. Got a pretty slow trigger delay to that. Haven't really realized that. I mean, I guess that does kind of make sense though. You don't really want to have something like a PO6 situation on our hands. I mean, it does work pretty well. He's got a riot shield with an incendiary riveter. Oh no. This has actually been slightly one of the best yet most annoying Dom Quarry games I've ever played. It was good because it was super lively, but god, that was annoying. Oh, I didn't even realize I got Obsidian that game. All right, maybe I got it like right there at the end of the game, but all right, nice. I'm still not over it. I love the way they did Obsidian in this game. I still did want to go ahead and try this out on the KVD Enforcer just to see how much of a difference it actually makes for it. I'd still imagine so that this will probably actually, hold on. I would like to imagine that it would probably serve a marksman rifle better here. I haven't even used this thing since I got the mastery charm for it like months and months ago. We just got DNA bombed? What? My fault. I didn't realize this guy was popping off like that. Yo, go crazy. Yeah, that might be the only downside to this is the trigger delay. It makes perfect sense as to why there's a trigger delay on it. It's just that in certain situations, it's probably not going to be the most beneficial, especially if you're like caught in a pinch and you just can't fire the weapon. I mean, if you got enough space between the enemies and you have time to like actually get both of the bursts off and can hit both shots, you'll definitely be fine. It's still one shots to the head. I shot too early. Oh no, they were there. Oh, that actually works super well if they line up for collats. Well, I guess if they're grouping up like they're gonna line up for a collat, yeah.
Go on, Rage. Oh my fucking god, you are a fucking goddamn animal.
Dude, they just kept funneling over that wall right there. Oh my god. What's crazy too is that I saw hardpoint derail and I'm just like, I mean, I'm down for derail.
Rage, if that is you, you are a fucking animal, dog.
I appreciate you. Thanks, Beast.
Oh, wait. Oh, fuck, it is the roll.
Yeah, man. Thank you. I'm telling you guys, some of these off maps, a map like derail, most maps that you guys would probably back out of, got some serious potential. And then I die on a 12. I'm so upset. Oh, I didn't collat that? What? Hold up, gotta reload. Whoever dropped the advanced UAV, you are a god. Oh my god, wait, they're still spawning over here. Wait a minute. Oh. No! I just died one off the advanced again, bro. We came back and won that too. Nice. I had like no time on the hard point, but I dropped 70 kills. 70 and 17 on derail. I'm telling you guys, stop sleeping on these maps. No one wants to listen to me, especially when it comes to estate, but I'm telling you guys, stop sleeping on them. That was actually so perfect because I went into that derail game like, all right, I'll go ahead and play this. I'll see if I can get a couple of highlights. Thinking of like putting a couple of highlights at the start of the video, and that was perfect. The more that I use it and the more that I get used to it, I really do think this is a pretty solid conversion kit for the KV if you're just looking for something new to try. I don't know how many of you guys consistently snipe with the KV inhibitor, but if you've already got a good shot with it just on semi-auto as is, you'll be fine. But this really is a nice change-up, especially if you do miss those shots that are really close, or again, getting and chaining those kills together on enemies that are super close to one another. It works out really well. Now again though, because I just finished Obsidian here on the KV inhibitor, not doing the longbow, not gonna bother with that. I think the only other things that I have left to do are the MCPR, Signal, and the LAB. I think those are the only other snipers I have to do to get them all Obsidian. Speaking of the longbow though, I really do think that this kind of 2-round burst would have honestly worked out really, really well, especially on a gun like this. Because again, without the conversion kit on it, it already has like a pretty fast fire rate to it. It's already got this super fast fire rate, but I really do feel like it would have been super beneficial on a weapon like the longbow here, just because the damage itself could have been nerfed even a little bit further, so then that way when you go to shoot somebody dead center of the chest and get that usual hit marker, you would have to rely on hitting those 2 shots to the center of the chest in that quick succession to make it more viable. I don't know. Something like that I feel like would have been really, really cool, but still, even for what it's worth on the KV inhibitor and just the KV series of weapons, it's really nice. I do like it. So again, though, for what it's worth, it is very fun to use. Go ahead and let me know down in the comment section below what you guys think about it. Thank you all so much for checking out this video. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new. It's been Rage, and I will talk to you guys later. Take care, everybody.